y'all, Chuck here, my beautiful wife Paige. Well, today is day one of our new journey. We dropped our friends off yesterday at the airport, so they're not going to be traveling with us in the remainder of the trip. So yeah. Okay, Pita.
Thank you.
We'll see you in about a year, right? Next year. Okay, okay. Bye. See you next year, okay?
เราขอบคุณตัวนักมาก
ขอบคุณครับ Don't worry about it. Thank you. Bye. We'll try to make it a little bit more exciting for y'all. Right now we're headed into Wisconsin at a place called Patricia Lake Campgrounds. We're going to be staying there for about 3 days. Looked like they had a pretty good lake there. On their cover page, they sold me because they had a kid with about a 6-pound bass holding up on the front page. So we went to the Missouri River and stayed on a state campground a couple days ago, and we stayed right on the river. So I was really looking forward to fishing, and got up the next morning, the wind was blowing about 25-30 miles an hour right at the shoreline where I was going to fish. So it blew for a couple days, so I didn't really get a chance. I waited out in the water for a little while to try to get out of the murky water into some of the clear water, but yeah, no luck. But we had a good time there. So anyway, we're moving forward pretty fast. We should be in Canada in a few more days, so looking forward to that. And then our next big stop is going to be Niagara Falls. So anyway, the adventure continues, just a little bit different. Well, I hope we're getting close. We've been traveling about 230 miles so far. My GPS is taking me down this narrow country road, another few more miles. So, yeah, I don't know why, but I'm depending on my GPS. I should have looked at the map and see if there was any major roads other than this. But it's okay. The road's actually decent. It's just any moment now something's going to pop out. I can feel it. So, like this bicycle guy. Well, now it's a party. She got me going down a dirt road for the next 3.9 miles. I think it's going to rain the next couple days, of course, because I want to go fishing. But hopefully it doesn't rain too much, or there's actually a better route than this. So, anyway, it's all about the adventure, right? Just I'm going to be very pissed if I got to try to figure out how to back up and go back the other way, make some kind of crazy U-turn. So, anyway. It's amazing this GPS even recognizes shit as a road. You know, it gives you warnings about curves and speed limits and road construction, but it doesn't say, hey, you might want to stop and get a friggin' chainsaw. because there's trees like hanging over your dirt road that you're fixing to travel on for the next 5 miles. So there is another route in here. Paige just discovered on Google, which Google obviously has more sense than Garmin, I think, at the moment. But yeah, coming in this place, there is a main road coming through the other side.
Yeah, and they have Walmart too.
A Walmart? Oh shit. Maybe I should go buy a chainsaw at Walmart so this shit will never happen again. That's one thing I forgot to pack in my garage is a chainsaw. I got an axe, so hopefully I don't have to use it. Well, we made it. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, the entrance is really easily accessible if you go the right direction. So yeah, my thing worked pretty good. So, well, I'm gonna get set up now since it's just me and I don't have Peach-Ah. Paige will do the inside and I'll do the outside. What are you doing? Chilling. I forgot to mention one more addition to my accessories in my trailer is this little ramp right here, that leveling ramp that I made back in Minnesota, which I thought was pretty cool. So hey, we just got back from Home Depot. I saw on another person's trailer, he had a 2x6, he used for his level for his tires, but it was just one long piece of 2x6, and he had another small little, maybe 12-inch piece on top where he could just drive over it. I thought that was pretty cool. You don't have to go lay down your plastic blocks or a couple of different blocks, because sometimes they want to slide if the gravel's loose. So let me go to Home Depot. I bought a piece of wood, and being that I live in a trailer, I don't have a table saw in my truck, so I asked them to cut some wood for me. And I know back in Texas they'll cut anything, wood, glass, they'll cut carpet, they'll cut anything you want, any size you want. It's not a big deal. So I find a guy, I say, hey, can you cut some wood for me? He's like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, okay. I think that's something that we all learn as men, as small children. Besides, I would think that would be a requirement to be able to work at Home Depot, to at least have some basic carpentry skills. So apparently he didn't like that. So he said, well, you know what, I can't cut it. So he goes, well, what are you trying to do? I said, well, I need to cut it, two 12-inch pieces. He goes, well, let me see what I can do. I said, but I need it at a 45. He goes, oh, I can't do that. I said, well, I gathered that on your first answer. So anyway, I'm going to have to dig in my truck to try to find a saw and cut it myself. So anyway, if you're ever in Minnesota, you need something cut at a Home Depot, I'm telling you, they don't do it. Or maybe because I'm a smart ass, I'm not sure. So it could be that. Well, we got everything set up back at the camp except our hose service connection's a little further than I've got hose. So we've got to go to Walmart, which is right down the street. We just decided to walk over here and look at the lake. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I'm going to catch some fish in there. I think I am. They said I can rent a paddle boat. Or one of that boat. Were you getting that? Huh? Okay, well, I'll be in that tomorrow.
Bye.
She'll be in there swimming. I see fish jumping right there, so
Yeah. Ready?
yeah. We're gonna eat fish tomorrow? Well, today we are gonna go venture out into the outside the park area. We're in a little place called Minnequaw. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Minnequaw, Wisconsin. So this was kind of just a little in-between spot. It looked like it was a nice scenery, nice lake. We're just going to chill for a few days and relax. But we were on our way to Walmart yesterday after I had to buy a hose because the hose didn't reach the connector. So we saw some little zoo or some kind of petting zoo or some wildlife park or something on the side of the road we're going to go check out. So nothing real exciting going on. We're just spending this time to reorganize the trailer, and yeah, just chilling as usual. So yeah, we're in. $38, 2 people. Welcome to Wildwood Wildlife Park.
Yeah.
She says we get to feed a bear. That ought to be pretty cool. So we got a bag of treats and a lot full of children,
What is that?
and that'll be a fun day.
I don't understand. Why
We got a lot of paper. I don't know. Just fold it up and stick it in there. And we might need a map. Yeah.
Okay.
Adventure starts now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, nice getting out.
That one's fat. It might be pregnant.
Yeah, you. Let's get out.
Look at that. More. Move.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Is that healthy? Hey, bunny.
That is not a little bear. That is a gigantic bear right there. This place is really cool, ain't it? This place is awesome. It's way better than a zoo. To say that was an exciting adventure, wasn't it? That was pretty cool. Well, Paige got to see all her animals on her list, and even pet some, except the kitties and the bears. So, oh well, had fun. Cool place. Well, we're trying to find a place to eat, and this looked like the most interesting place. Paul Bunyan's Cook Shanty. So yeah. So we're gonna try it out. Looks interesting enough.
That's pretty neat.
Well, I got to say we're full. Food was a little different. Maybe our taste buds aren't used to
Kind of plain.
food up north, so a little plain, a little on the sweet side. But all in all, it was a good experience. I'm full, so yeah. Headed back to camp and gonna figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow and tonight. Well, I've decided to go rent. See if I can do this. A little paddle boat and go paddle my way out in this little lake. It'll be different than a 250 horsepower bass boat that I used to have, but it'll be relaxing and some exercise too, which I'm already getting on my second trip down the hill. first one that I caught that I got on video, I let it go. So I got this weird superstition that you don't keep the first fish unless it's a trophy fish. So I threw it back in expectations of catching at least a couple more, but only got one. So we got When I got here, I knew Paige was going to have some stir fry in anticipation. So, plenty of rice, stir fry. It'll be a good meal. I had fun. Well, this is the end of our trip here at Minnequa, Wisconsin. We had a pretty good time here. There's a lot of stuff to see. We're just trying to freshen up the place, take care of some needed maintenance, and we're gonna get prepared for our Canadian adventure. So, not sure what to expect going across the border in Canada, but we're going to find out. And if you're ever considering going to Canada, hopefully my next video will help you in knowing what to take or what not to take, or if there's even going to be a problem getting across the border. So I think we have our necessary documents that we need. So hopefully there won't be a problem. So we'll have that on our next video, which will be coming up shortly. So, yep, this concludes our trip. We're just gonna chill, sit by the fire tonight, maybe have a little barbecue, and just relax. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments. I'm sorry my videos have been a little bit slow to put out. I've been having a hard time trying to find decent internet connections, so just the places that we've been staying have been kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So this place here has the best internet that I have ever been at. The lady at the front office told me it was $3 a day for the internet, and I said, well, I've never paid for that. Usually it's free, and most of the places that have it, it's not even worth having. But I'm not getting very good phone service out here either. So no, she said she spent over $10,000 on her router system out here in the campground, and I tell you, it has been the best. I've never uploaded videos as fast as I have here ever. Not even at home on my Uverse connection. It wasn't that good. So anyway, we had a good time here at Patricia Lake Campground. It was a beautiful place, well groomed, well maintained, quiet place on the lake. So the paddle boat that I rented yesterday was $15 for half the day and $30 for the whole day. But there's no motors allowed on the water unless you have a trawler motor or something like that. But a lot of people just go out there and float around, so on a little inner tube. But again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments, and I'll see you on the next trip. Bye.